the importance of offline LAN gaming, and why we're losing games forever. Today, I want to talk about something the games industry is quietly abandoning: offline LAN gaming, and why that decision threatens the future of game preservation, multiplayer gaming, and even basic consumer rights. This isn't nostalgia. This isn't romanticizing the past. This is about games dying permanently. 1. Offline LAN is essential to game preservation. Every online-only multiplayer game has an expiration date. It isn't a question of if it will die, it's a question of when. Servers shut down, companies get acquired, studios dissolve, licenses expire, back-end services get turned off. When that happens, online-only games don't degrade gracefully. They cease to exist. Offline LAN is the single most important safety net against this. If a game supports offline LAN, it can still be played decades later. No central servers, no authentication servers, no matchmaking backend, no account systems, just computers talking directly to each other. When games don't include offline LAN, the moment the servers go offline, the multiplayer portion is erased from history. That's not preservation, that's planned obsolescence. 2. Older games are still playable today because of LAN. Look at older PC games. Even when their official servers are gone, people are still playing them today because they supported LAN. Players simply connect over local networks or emulate LAN over the internet using virtual networking tools like Radmin or Hamachi. The main point is this: LAN outlives the internet infrastructure it was originally designed for. Servers are temporary. Local networks are not. A LAN-capable game doesn't need permission to exist. It doesn't need a company to stay solvent. It doesn't need an authentication handshake with a server that no longer exists. That is why older multiplayer games are still alive, and why modern ones won't be in the future. 3. Modern games disable LAN. Intentionally, not because it's hard. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Offline LAN is not missing from modern games because it's difficult to implement. Most modern engines already include networking out of the box, such as Unreal Engine, Unity, Source Engine, and other proprietary engines. Basic peer-to-peer or LAN connectivity is already there. Developers choose not to expose it. Why? Because online-only control allows data collection, forced accounts, engagement tracking, monetization funnels, always online DRM, and let's be clear, DRM does not stop piracy. It never has. Hackers bypass it. Pirates bypass it. It inconveniences only legitimate players, and then disappears entirely when the servers shut down. The excuse that DRM or online-only systems stop cheating is also false. Cheaters exist in every online game, regardless. These systems punish honest players and do nothing to solve the problem they claim to exist for. And when the DRM servers shut down, they punish everyone. 4. Single player works offline is a dangerous lie. There's a growing argument that goes like this: as long as the single player works offline, everything is fine. That mindset is toxic. It accepts the permanent deletion of multiplayer content as acceptable collateral damage. Multiplayer modes are part of the game. They are part of its design. They are part of its artistic and cultural value. Saying single player still works while multiplayer is destroyed is like saying at least half the painting survived the fire. That logic guarantees that future generations will never experience these games as they were meant to be played. 5. LAN isn't just about the future. It hurts gaming. Today, this isn't only a future problem, it's already damaging gaming right now. Millions of people don't have stable internet access. Some live in poorer regions. Some live in rural areas. Some are traveling. Some are on portable devices. We now have laptops and handheld gaming PCs designed specifically for portability, like modern handheld consoles. And yet, two devices sitting next to each other, connected via Wi-Fi, often cannot play together because the game demands an internet connection. Two people in the same room, on the same table, with no way to play together. This exposes a fundamental misunderstanding that needs to be corrected. Wi-Fi is not the internet. Wi-Fi is simply a way to connect devices locally. A LAN does not require the internet. It never has. You can have a fully functional local network with zero internet access, and games used to understand this. Modern games intentionally pretend that distinction doesn't exist. 6. The greatest danger? Future generations won't know what was lost. The biggest danger isn't technical, it's cultural. Younger gamers are growing up in a world where online only is normal, LAN is forgotten, ownership is replaced by access, games disappear without explanation. They will never expect LAN, they will never ask for it, they will never know what was taken from them. We can still play classic games today, on original hardware or through emulation, because those games were built without central points of failure. That luxury is not being passed forward, and that should concern everyone, because games are not disposable services. They are art. They are cultural artifacts. They are expressions of creativity and technology. And art should not vanish because a server rack was powered down. Offline LAN is not nostalgia. It is preservation. It is accessibility. It is ownership. And without it, we are choosing to erase games from human history.